What's good? What's up, everybody? This your boy, the wine boss, wine sommelier, and today we're going to talk about old world wines versus new world wines, and what's the real difference between the two. So we'll start with our introduction today. Today we're gonna, like I said, lock in on this old world versus new world, and we're gonna learn a lot here in the next few minutes. Have you ever heard somebody say, I prefer old world wines, or I'm more of a new world wine drinker, or a new world wine connoisseur, and ever wondered, what do they actually mean? Does old world wine mean that it's older? Is new world a new style type of wine? The answer is no. Today, I'm going to break down the differences between old world and new world wines using the bottles from my own collection. By the end of this video, you'll know why these wines are so different and what causes those differences and which style is best for you. So stay tuned. So what does old world mean? Let's start with old world wines. Old world refers to traditional wine producing countries of ancient Europe: France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Portugal, and Austria. Wine has been made in these countries for thousands of years. Many of these regions have strict wine laws governing everything from which grapes can be grown or to how long the wines are aged. Their philosophy isn't to make the biggest or boldest wine. Their goal is to express terroir. Terroir is the combination of soil, climate, elevation, and local traditions that make a vineyard very unique. In other words, old world wines are all about where the wine comes from. So basically, if we look at region, and if we're talking about over in France or Italy, the climate is much different than it is in the new world. It's much cooler. You're dealing with mountains and higher elevation, and all those things affect, the sun and how cool the air is, which those components, make a good wine. So now we're going to talk a little bit about New World and the New World wines. United States in North America, Argentina in South America, Chile in South America. Then you have Australia, New Zealand, which those are in the same place. And then you have South Africa. All these areas that were colonized make up the New World. So those locations generally are much warmer than where the old world regions are. And that impacts the taste of the grapes tremendously. Winemakers had more freedom to experiment here in the New World because many New World regions receive more sunshine. Grapes are usually riper before harvest. That creates a bigger, much bolder fruit flavors, higher alcohol content, and softer tannins, and fuller body. Instead of emphasizing the region like the old world, New World wines often highlight the grape variety. That's why labels usually say Cab Sauvignon, or Sauvignon Blanc, or Pinot Noir. Climate makes the biggest difference. Climate is one of the biggest reasons old world and new world wines taste so much different. Cooler climates grow slow grape ripening. And then the grapes keep more acidity and develop more subtle flavors like herbs and earth and flowers and minerals. The warmer climates allow grapes to ripen more fully. The result, richer fruit flavors. Think blackberry instead of cranberry, mango instead of lemon, plum instead of cherry. Neither style is better. They're simply different expressions of the. So now is the fun part. We can compare these bottles. And these bottles happen to be within my own collection. So I'm very excited to discuss the wines that I have. The New World wines are the two wines that are to the furthest left, and the Oregon Grove Pinot Noir is to the far left. That grape Pinot Noir was actually formed in the Americas, and the wine that's next to it is the Octopoda Pinot Noir, which that vineyard is in California, Santa Barbara County. So you have warmer climates than what you would probably have in France. So that Pinot Noir for both of them most likely would be more sweeter and more richer than what a Pinot Noir would be in the old world. Then we move to the inside. We have a Riesling. I'm sorry, that's Pinot Noir as well. You have two Pinot Noirs. The first one, Gunther Steimer, is a German, and the Bordeaux is the second in the middle. And both of those are from Germany. And Germany, again, is probably most likely a colder climate than what France would be. So that Pinot Noir, I'm sure, is going to be more acidic. It's going to be not as bold and not as sweet than the ones that was made in the Americas. And then the two that's on the far right, the Tussuck Jumper Pinot Noir is made in Italy. And then you have the Charles Dupuy Pinot Noir that is made in France. Those wines were formed in warmer climates than what the German wines are. So if you was wanting something that was more acidic, more refreshing, more subtle, the two Pinot Noirs in the middle would be your choice. If you wanted something that's in the middle between the first group and the last group, then the third set of wines to the far right would be your choice. And if you are somebody that really likes, rich flavors and robust, tones that stand out from, riper berries, then the America wines would be your best choice and would be more sweeter. Now we're going to talk a little bit about food pairings, because we know we like to cook with wine and to bring out those acidic flavors to help enhance food. Old world wines usually shine with food. The higher the acidity cuts through the rich dishes beautifully. Think roasted chicken and pasta and seafood, mushrooms. New world wines often work great on their own, but you also can cook them well with food as well. Barbecue goes well with New World wines, burgers, steaks, spicy foods, and just bold cheese. So whatever you like, you definitely. So now to conclude things, here's my final thoughts. Old world wines emphasize tradition, elegance, acidity, and terroir. New world wines celebrate ripe fruit, richness, and innovation. Neither style is better than the other. They're simply different ways of expressing the great. If you're new to wine, don't choose a side. Enjoy all of it. Creativity and innovation are two things that both regions will give you. Taste them both. Compare them. Discover which region fits your taste palette. Wine isn't about memorizing facts. It's about enjoying the experience. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with another wine lover. I'm the Wine Boss, and until the next time, cheers. I'm out.